Hey guys, did you know there was a second DuckTales game? It's true, it's DuckTales 2, and it did not only come out in Japan, but I played the Japanese version because, similar to Blaster Master, and I don't know if this is like a common thing between Japanese and US ports, but the US version of DuckTales 2 handles lag a little bit differently than DuckTales 1, and there are parts of this game where if the lag eats your inputs, you will fall and die. And the checkpoints can be unforgiving at certain parts in this game. So to avoid that, we play the Japanese version. Interestingly, in the good ending version, the text is faster in the US version. There are fewer menus to scroll through in some cases, which is very rare, at least in my experience with speedrunning. Usually I always play the Japanese version to have faster text scrolling. Not in this game, though. But, you know, you take the good with the bad. It's a very minor difference, so don't think that we're really taking a big hit here. We definitely get a quality of life boost with that improved slowdown handling. Let's play this. I'm going to play on difficult because that's the normal difficulty that we play on for the good ending, because we are going to get some health upgrades. We'll talk about that when we play the game. Here we go. So we have an overworld map this time instead of just a list to choose from, and in the good ending, we just start with the stage that they give you. In the not good ending, in the any percent, we start with a different stage because there's an enemy that is a run killer. We have to fight that enemy, that boss, in this one too. But we care a little bit less when it's good ending. All right, we're gonna try to do a double frame perfect jump here, and if we can do it, we can skip a 15-second cutscene, which I'm talking over right now, and it's not gonna save us any time, but we're gonna give it a shot. Okay, we didn't get one of the frame perfect jumps. You have to do that frame perfect jump, and then when you land on the ground here, you do another frame perfect jump and land right underneath this barrier, and you skip this whole deal with Bubba coming and freeing you. That was something that I discovered right before I ran this game at SGDQ 2016, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it's 2016. Oh, we missed the Webby skip too. Okay, so you can skip the 2 seconds of that dialogue there if you have a frame perfect jump after jumping over Webby. So this is the text scene where in the US version there's only 3 of those text boxes to scroll through, rather than the 4 that we just saw. And we talked to Gyro here because in the good ending version of the run, we have to get some pogo stick upgrades that allow us to get to different areas in certain stages. So we're going to see him 3 times. We also need to collect map pieces, which we did at the very beginning there when we got trapped and Bubba had to come save us. That was us collecting one of the map pieces. We start out with 1. We have to get 5 more, 1 from each stage, and then buy 1. So if White Hat is here, I'm sure he will remind us to buy the map. Okay, good. All you do to get across that bridge without getting hit, without dying, is you just let go of the D-pad real quick, and then you start walking again as soon as you see the bird. The problem is, if you press down at all, by accident, like, you know, you fat finger the D-pad, which I do all the time, then you will crouch, and if you crouch even that just a little bit amount of time, you will die. You will be dead. Okay, we got the early hit, but at what cost? Because now we are low on health. Got me. Oh, I was feeling all good. It's like, look at this pattern he's giving me. We got no worries about iframes here. All right, let me settle down. Get a little outside of myself right now after that. There we go. Ah, that's such a shame. I was feeling too calm. Okay, let's there. Okay, all right. I need to buy some lives after this. Playing like a dummy. Difficult was a mistake. Oh, lordy lord. It might have been, actually. Okay. There we go. Woo! Ooh, the intrigue. What's gonna happen? I'm assuming I can buy an extra life here and not completely destroy my economy. Yeah, okay. That's 100% for safety. Normally would never do that. When you die twice on the first fight, you gotta make some some moves. You got to switch the script up a little bit there. All right. So this is the weirdest and dumbest cutscene in the game. So there's that barrier up there, and you talk to let's say Louis here, and he's like, "Oh, we can't get through." And it's sort of like, you know, when you go to the African mines and they tell you have to go get a key. Except you actually have to do something in DuckTales 1 there. You actually go and, you know, do some platforming, very minor, but you actually, you know, go acquire the key. Here, they just say, you can't get through, and then a cutscene happens, and he says, wow, we can get through now. So, okay, what was the point of that? How about just let me play the game instead of making me wait 10 seconds? Speedrunner problems. Okay. What? I'm just gonna wait for this bird now. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine too. So we're getting another map piece here. This is again going out of our way a little bit. Good. Let's see. That health is perilous, huh? Okay, let's go up here. There's a great change that they make in DuckTales 2 over DuckTales 1. So in DuckTales 1, when you pogo, you have to hold down and the direction that you want to travel. Well, you know, to move left or right. As well as B. In this game, you just jump and press B. Which is awesome. It doesn't sound like much of a change, but it just frees you up your movement just enough to really help you out. And there's another added benefit, which I will show you forthwith, because now, look at this. I can wiggle my ducktail while I fall between screens. You know, it's the small things in life, isn't it? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do! I did not want to jump off at that time. that was I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It's okay, though, because we're stalling for time anyway, so, you know, whatever. We'll just play like crap. It'll be fine. If we game over, I'll just start over. That too. That's. Trust me, we have plenty of time for that. All right, now everything will settle down. I realize I don't have a webcam on, so you didn't see the look that I shot. Yeah, let's do this again. There is an extra life that we can pick up in the game, but, I mean, you guys have seen how this has gone. I don't think we really want to wait till I get to that stage, which is the stage after this one, for what it's worth. Okay, let's see. It's been a while since I've done this. Let's see. Nah, it's the 2 is the 4. Let's see. There we go. Sorry. Had a brain fart. Had to remember what the password was. We got it. All right, let's see if we can't do this, let's call him Bluey Skip. Come here. Nope, not quite, but we do get the instant pogo response. So you have, I think, a 1 pixel wide window to pogo up past Rodrigo, or whichever nephew he is, and skip that dialogue as well. But that's a 1-tile platform, so it makes it a little bit awkward as well. Although you can pogo off the edge of platforms easier in this game than you can in DuckTales 1. A lot of times in DuckTales 1, because you're holding down to pogo, the down will supersede the pogo action if you're at the edge of a platform, so you'll just flatten out and kind of hang over the platform, looking like you're defying gravity. But being frustrated at the same time because, dang it, I just want to do a pogo here. That was a good fight. We could use that right now. Look, a boss that I can defeat without dying, everybody. It's a miracle. Wow, I can't quite buy that health yet, but that's okay. We'll get it soon. Alright, so this is the stage that we start with in the 90% because this boss is the RNG disaster of all times. This is RoboDuck. Well, this isn't RoboDuck. RoboDuck is the boss of this stage that causes us such grief. Yeah, he's the one that's going to cause us grief. The rest of the time so far has been just a treat. So we got the upgrade to pull heavy objects with the cane now, and you see we put that to immediate use. Okay. Let's bounce on through the Murdochs here. Okay, let's try to skip Launchpad as well. Nope, not on the way in. We have another shot on the way out, though. Let's see. You have to do this in the proper order. You have to drop these barrels into these two pits. But if you do the first one, you're the one on the left before the one on the right. You can't drop it into the one on the right, and you don't raise the island out of the water, which is very important because we have to traverse underneath of this. Oh, we actually almost made that. I didn't believe we were going to, so I didn't really put in any effort. So I just kind of stopped at the end. Dang it. See, let this be a lesson to all of you. Believe in yourself, and you can achieve anything. I think that's from Lisa Lionheart. Alright, anyways, this is a fun room, and by fun I mean tedious. Yeah, enjoy this. We're going to be doing this for the next minute and a half or so. We're going to be breaking blocks. Yep, still going. Again, we can break these blocks because we have our pogo upgraded to do so. Otherwise, these blocks would be unbreakable. That was actually a frame-perfect jump there of zero consequence. So, doesn't that just figure? So we're going to take an intentional death here. I'm really good at dying, so look how great that was. Perfect. You can't get a better death than that. But we take that death because it skips, I think, like 14 seconds of digging your way out of that room. I forget exactly how much. A ton of time. So let's fight RoboDuck. What could possibly go wrong? So if RoboDuck does not let you hit him, you cannot hit him. See, like that. He just gave me the old duck fist. Now he walks across the stage. I can't do anything. I just have to wait. RoboDuck disrespects your time, which is particularly egregious as a speedrunner, but I mean, just rude in general, wouldn't you say? Oh, that's not what we want. We want him to drop another block so that I can use this first one without concern. Ah, that was a little slow there. Okay, because we're trying to get double hits. There's a double hit, okay. Oh. I would love to actually hit this block. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, we got two double hits, which is what we want to do. We don't want that fight to take as long, but we had a little bit of sloppiness, but he didn't cooperate either. He did, I think, 2 fists. So he walked across the stage 2 extra times than he needed to. All right, let's get this. And I'm going to not buy that extra life because I want to make sure I can buy the map. I honestly don't know what it costs, so we're just going to play that safe. We're going to play it safe by not playing the game safely, if that makes any sense. But as you see, we have 5 bars of health now. So, yeah, these moving platforms right here, in the US version, they can get very laggy when there's enemies on the screen as well. And this is really the stage where it really benefits you to play the Japanese version over the US version. Because otherwise, you're just falling into pits. At least more often than you otherwise would be. Oh, you know what? I messed up my setup there. That's my fault. There's you can kind of jump onto that hook earlier than riding the platform as far as I did, but I just got a little off kilter there. That's kind of been the story of this run. It is off kilter, but it happens sometimes. It's alright. As long as you guys are enjoying this, that's all that matters. Alright, and we get another map piece, which is why we went that whole circuitous route through an invisible wall. Or, not an invisible wall, it was very visible. It was just a false wall. If you can do so quickly, it benefits you to pick up items that drop in this game because they create lag too. Especially when there are moving enemies rolling around in that area as well. Which is why I got that big gem that came out of the treasure chest there. We can't hit him yet, though. Even if you do frame perfect jumps over to him early, he doesn't have a hitbox until he teleports the first time, which is a bummer. But it's still fun to try to get there before he teleports. 3 hits. This is the easiest boss in the game. 4 hits, which is good for me, right? 5, okay. I don't want to alarm anyone. It's okay. Everybody relax when I say this. It's fine. But we are going to go over estimate. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody take a deep breath. We'll get through it. Everything's cool. We just have to do an extra stage now, so... Which we were going to have to do anyway, but... You know. Now we're going to do it after dying twice. Or 3 times, or however many times. So I just want you to be aware of that. In case anyone's like, hey, listen, I'm going to do this right after DuckTales 2. Well, DuckTales 2 is going to be extended slightly, okay? Like, another 3 minutes of DuckTales 2. So, just know that. Okay, here's our extra stage, which it turns out that the lost treasure... So we're trying to get the lost treasure of McDuck. That's why we're collecting this map. And it turns out the treasure is in Scrooge's castle. And if that's not an unsatisfying discovery, I don't know what is. I mean, I guess, you know, lots of things get lost in the basement. So like, this is the basement of the castle that we were just in. So, you know, stuff happens. I definitely had to look for stuff in my basement before. But, you know, maybe you didn't need a map for that. Maybe you could have just looked there first. Whatever, video games, am I right? And here's another false wall. And there are actually 2 entrances to this boss, which is not uncommon in DuckTales games. Okay, we're gonna do a pogo over that fireball. That fireball will do damage to you, but also turn you into a frog. And that's bad because you will miss a cycle of being able to attack the wizard duck. Oh, I only missed that cycle too, but that was because I totally biffed on which direction the wizard was gonna spawn from. There we go. It's okay, it beats getting turned into a frog. Alright, so that's the extra stage that we get to play. Get to / have to play for the good ending. And now, that will take us to the end of the game. And get this nice little walk-up music here as we approach the final boss. And you gotta remember, this game came out in, what was it, 93, 94? 93, I think. And, a movie called Terminator 2 came out in 1992. So that will inform you as to why this boss is D1000. 3 hits, 4 hits, and 1 more hit, and good. Well, you know, this run was something. It was definitely different than I expected, but it's always great to dust this old chestnut off and show people in the world who may not realize that this game exists that it does exist, and it's pretty good. It doesn't have quite the same level of soundtrack as DuckTales on NES, but it's a good one. So let me explain this story here at the end of the game, because this is a good ending, right? You guys paid for this. sort of. So basically what happens is, oh, hey, we escaped, but all the treasures are sinking into the sea. Ah, don't worry, kids. Friendship was the real treasure all along. He says this to his nephews. Friendship was the greatest treasure all along. Not family, but friendship. Also, notice that the blue duck is not here. The blue duck also does not appear in DuckTales 1 on the menu. There's 2 green ducks and a blue nephew. Or 2 green ducks and a red nephew there. There's no blue nephew, and there's no blue nephew here either. I don't know what they have against the blue one, which I think is Huey, I want to say. But it's super weird that they keep leaving him out of stuff. So they rescue the treasure, and it says, hey, the treasures are safe. And then you get the good ending. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You asked for it. That's not all. I got a treasure right here. Wink. And that's the good, this scene right here. This single scene is the good ending for which this category is named. This is our accomplishment for playing through the game in the fashion that we just did. So I hope you are all very excited. But don't worry, here comes a very jaunty tune. Please enjoy. Georgia Tech grad, I know, like, the actual reason why they didn't make him blue on the menu, but it's the conspiracy theory is way more fun! Anyway, okay, that's it for me. I think we have sufficiently prepared ourselves emotionally and physically for what's to come next, which is The Rocketeer. So, ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned. Enjoy this run. Enjoy all of the runs yet to come. Thank you so much for watching, and stick around for much more Retrothon right here on RGL TV.